Alright, so this is the Porum cameraman, or Hunter as you guys know me as. So today I am going to be breaking down the district as we begin district play in football this week. I'm going to kind of go in order based off who's favored, basically of who all's favoring who to place in the district. I'm going to start out with the top contender, of course, which is Dewar. Now, last season they were in a different district. They just got put in this district. They finished 10-2 last year, champion in their district. Lost against Prue in the second round, but they did hang pretty tough with them though. And from what I've seen in the past, Prue is usually a really good team and a decent defending team. And from what I've seen so far, Dewar has only one loss to number 2 Davenport. So they are favoring them to win out of the district, and I heard they've got a good young team. And which will lead me into my next opinion on this, which will be on Keota. Of course, as we know, last year Keota got champion in this exact district. They would go 9-4. They would make a state quarterfinal berth before getting beat out by Shattuck 48-0, which we all know Shattuck would go on to win the Class B state championship last year. And they're favoring them to win it again this year, despite their coach took the Garber job. They do have a coach that previously coached at Shattuck. So, yeah. The way I see it, Keota will probably either make a second round or a quarterfinal run, but probably a second round run. I haven't really seen much on them. Dewar, though, will probably make a quarterfinal or a semifinal run, which I'll get into potential playoff matchups and then possible state tournament matchups in another video. Anyway, moving on. Of course, the one we're all waiting for, your Porum Panthers. As you know, last season they would go 3-7. They would be ranked 6th in the district, not qualifying for playoffs. Although last year was the last year of Kenny Hokett, and now Porum being led by Mitchell Gertie. So far they are 1-4 right now, but I have seen teams come back with a losing record and still make it in the playoffs, kind of like what Gans did last year. Which is leading me into my next topic. Of course, as we know, Gans went 3-8. They finished 4th in the district last year. They would lose to Depew first round, 56-0. And Depew, I believe, made a semifinal run before getting beat out by eventual runner-up Laverne, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. I don't really know much on Gans this year. I've heard something about they've got a good quarterback. They had a good quarterback last year, but they must have another good one. I haven't really seen much film on them, but we'll know more in a few weeks. And now leading into this, the Panthers' first district game, which is Arcoma. Oh, whoops. Of course, last season, Arcoma had a good season, 7-4, got runner-up in the district. However, they would lose to Prue first round. And last year's we know of, Prue made a quarterfinal run before getting beat by Laverne. So, I don't know much on Arcoma this year, but they are young. There are 2 wins against Weber's Falls and Oaks, where there are only 2 so far. But I don't think those two have a win yet. I haven't checked the records on those since. And yeah, moving on. Cave Springs. As we know, last year they finished third in the district. They go 5-6. They would lose to Davenport first round, 50-0. Of course, we know Davenport also went to semifinals, but not before getting beat out by Shattuck in week 14. But I actually went and scouted Cave Springs against Midway. They weren't really in shape. They kept getting hurt. So far they are 0-6, I believe. And I believe they will play Dewar. Okay, but moving on to the schedules for tonight. From what I know, Dewar will go to Cave Springs. The Panthers will play at Arcoma on their homecoming. Keota will play at Gans. So that is how things will be looking for tonight. And probably going to post like a summarization later. Maybe go a little bit into District 5 because like playoffs, we'd probably get someone out of that district. Alright. But this is the current standings right now. This is how I believe the district will come out, but things change and you never know. One team might play better than the other, but we can only wait and see on this. This is just for outlook right now. This will most likely change later on through district because this is week 6. And it is worth noting, you do have to win 2 games to go to playoffs, although I did see in District 1 where they only have to win 1 game, but I will go into that in another video. Alright, don't forget to subscribe, stay informed, go follow the Facebook page and Twitter page for scores and updates. And also worth noting, don't forget to install Skordle as we will update the scores when we can.